Up next, dust storms, fire and golf ball-sized hail. Fresh from the fires, North and Eastern Australia cops another battering.
On the bushfire crisis, can Indigenous cultural burning be part of the solution?
Prince Harry breaks his silence on his emotional split from the royal family.
The Project next.
Welcome back. Well, in the internet age, every move we make is being watched by big tech. That is now the reality for more than 15 million Aussies on Facebook, as companies profit from working out where you go and where you spend your money. But it is possible still, at least partially, to opt out.
A trip to the shops tracked.
It is really invasive.
A meal at your favourite restaurant monitored.
What's wrong, I reckon?
Where you spend money scrutinised.
I am horrified, mystified.
They're the tactics used by big tech companies to profile you. And their Big Brother approach has Australia's leading civil libertarian worried.
It's time that Australia changed its laws and started to impose huge fines on the tech giants for invading the privacy of individual Australians.
A store you've been to turning up as a feature in your Facebook newsfeed. It's not coincidence, it's how they cash in.
They create what they call custom audiences from just a very few data points, but they'll use that to then target those ads to you to hopefully get you to buy.
The technology works like this. If you visit or buy something from a Facebook partner business, that company will then send your information using anything from the name on your credit card, your date of birth or email address back to Facebook, which then generates targeted advertising.
That the average Australian has lost their right to privacy against the prying eyes of these huge tech companies.
While Facebook wouldn't reveal how many businesses in Australia have signed up to the service, in the third quarter of last year, the company made more than $25.5 billion. Of that, $25 billion alone came from advertising.
Many people are saying, well, hang on, I don't want to be the subject of surveillance by large overseas companies unless I give my informed consent.
The social media juggernaut maintains your information is safe and encrypted, but if you do want to opt out, try changing your ad preferences on Facebook and restricting your location settings on your smartphone to block certain apps. Tiffany Warren for 10 News First.
Good evening. Fast-moving thunderstorms and monstrous dust storms and another build-up of heat. Headline, the Daily Bailey Weather Wall, the forecast where we get it all. Let's dive into the clouds and see exactly what is going on. Troughs horseshoeing all the way around Australia, as you can see. Little low pressure system sneaks from the west and moves out to the southeast tomorrow, but not before these troughs fire up thunderstorms. In fact, severe storm warnings in place now all the way from the south coast, the Illawarra, through the metropolitan area, up to the northern rivers and out to the central tablelands and northwest slopes and plains. It is boom, crash, opera. All right, next up, we'll go and have a look at New South Wales for you tomorrow, and the day will be a little clearer and a little less energetic as far as electricity and hail is concerned. Broken Hill, 31 degrees. Dubbo, 33. Hardly a cloud in the sky after that much-needed rain. Orange, 26 degrees. 28 with some showers. Thank you, Wagga Wagga. Canberra, 26. Hammered by hail today, Parliament House, and wind speeds to 116 kilometres an hour. Bega, 27 degrees and a thunderstorm. Nowra, 30, fine and sunny. Newcastle, likewise 33 degrees. Tamworth, beaming at you at 34, and maybe a storm in Lismore, 36 degrees. All right, the Sydney Basin tomorrow, and for the next few hours it could be a little electric, but tomorrow 35 degrees Penrith. Here comes the heat. Campbelltown 33, Bankstown 33 degrees, and Terry Hills 31 degrees. So the 7-day forecast for you: 31 Tuesday, 29 Wednesday, 37 Thursday, and there's a bigger story in the west, a shower or two Friday and 28 degrees. Here comes the heat. Penrith 35 and 36 Wednesday and 41 degrees on Thursday. Right now in the jungle, it's a bit stormy, isn't it always, and 24 degrees. Hugh.
Reasonable, 24. Thank you, Mr. Bailey. That's 10 News First for this Monday, the 20th of January.
The project's coming up next. Stick around.